My man, Jim Carrey, has finally revealed that he is open to returning as Dr. Ivor Robotnik in Sonic the Hedgehog 4, even though he announced his retirement back in 2022. That's 3 years ago, literally. He is going to be involved in this project if he's called to return. Now, Jim Carrey has had an incredible career in Hollywood. He is so successful. He's had his ups and downs, but he has been there. He has been there from the 80s, 90s, and up until now. The man is a beast in terms of his consistency. His acting is top notch, and he really knows his stuff, you know. If he returns, he's actually the heart and soul of this particular movie in terms of success and how much it's generated at the box office. He is the main guy behind the success of this project. Now, speculation has been, uh, you know, around for some time now about his retirement. He said he's calling it quits. Before, especially when he announced it back in 2022, Jim Carrey returned to the screen as everyone's favorite mustache villain, a very twisted mustache villain, in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 last month. And the movie is a huge success at the box office. It has a 96% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes as I speak right now, and it has crossed 420 plus $1 million at the box office. It is an incredible success in every level. Now, in an interview, recent one, Jim Carrey said that he is open to reprising his role as Doctor Eggman Robotnik in future Sonic movies. He jokingly noted that instead of retiring, he is planning to power rest, literally. Now, he says this that I'm definitely open, and I'm open to the idea, and generally, they come to me with the next idea, and if I go, that sounds fun, then I'll do it. I don't feel locked to anything in life unless it's something that interests me. I certainly love this crew and I love this gang that makes these movies, and I love the fans. Um, and then he says that there is a lot of real great energy around it, great responses, and fans jump in and say, "How about if you do this?" They've been super helpful, and I think we are making this movie together. This is what Jim Carrey says. Jim Carrey is the major reason why Sonic films have done extremely well. Let's knock it ourselves. He knows what the fans want. He respects the source material, and he is literally not into woke politics. He doesn't involve himself in that kind of nonsense. So the reality is the fact that it's been a success all the way. In fact, so successful that even though it's in a limited number of theaters, it did better than Mufasa the Lion King for a while at the box office before Disney bullied Sonic 3 in terms of having more majority of the theater shares so that it can earn less than Mufasa. That's what Disney did. It's crazy, but that's how Disney was able to beat out eventually this movie at the box office. But I suspect this film will still end up making more money than Mufasa the Lion King in the US box office. I can't confirm this now because it looks like Mufasa the Lion King is having good legs right now, especially in the US box office. In fact, it came in number one this past weekend, again at the box office. But at the end of the day, Sonic 3 is just a better film. It outran Mufasa in domestic ticket sales. In fact, right now, if I'm not mistaken, Mufasa have only just made $194 million in the United States. And then if you look at Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it has made and $7.8 million in the United States. So it's still making more money currently than Mufasa the Lion King. So you can never take that away from it, that even though it has smaller number of theaters, it still made more money than Mufasa the Lion King at the US box office. Now, if eventually Mufasa crosses its current box office run, I get it. It just know that the number of theaters is far, far much more than Sonic. So you can't take that away. Sonic is still a great, successful project. So what do you make of the fact that Jim Carrey will still return as Robotnik in the upcoming fourth Sonic film? Share your thoughts down below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.